How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection. Still got that Lampard black energy. It's so fucking weird. I'm not sure if I like it. It's a strange taste. Also, look at that. If you look at Maya's hips, which you should do all the time, she's got this like weird thing on her belt. What is that? It's like I thought it was my grenade mod for a second, but my grenade mod looks like this. It's very nice and sleek. And I'm pretty sure she has it on the back. Yeah, there's the fastball. She has it attached to her back. There she has a book. So what is that thing on the front? I don't know. And she has a gun on her hip. She overall looks really fucking cool. And I don't know, Maya's design had to grow on me because I remember that I used to really not kind of like it. I thought she had a lame design, actually, but like her haircut kind of grew on me. Not this one I have equipped right now, but the default one. And her outfit, the only problem I have with her outfit is that I'm not a fan of the color scheme of it. It's kind of like washed out yellow. And she just kind of has some normal looking jeans. And I wish you could see her boots because they're really lame looking too. I have a weird, don't call it a fetish, it's not a fetish, but whenever I'm judging a character's design, I always look whether they kind of gave up halfway through designing the character. So for example, the character's upper half is really badass. They have a really, well, Maya definitely has a, you know, beautiful face and cool hair if she had the default haircut. The upper half of her body is cool. But then you look at the bottom half of the design, and you realize that she just kind of has some normal jeans and boots on, and it's like fucking sneakers, and it's like, what, they couldn't design some cool shoes for her? You know, that's what I'm talking about. Shoes are important. Shoes are a good way to judge a person's character. Call me fucking insane, but I believe that. I've noticed that being reflected too well in real life. For example, if someone's wearing bright red sneakers, they might be a bit of an asshole. I don't know, but like in my experiences, everyone who wore shoes like that was a fucking asshole. So what the fuck? So I don't know. Maybe that came to the wrong conclusion that it's all because the shoes. I don't know. Maybe it's the shoes altering people's personalities. This is some kind of conspiracy going on over here. You know what? I'm a fucking moron. I was supposed to pick up Princess Fluffy Butt. I was standing right next to her. Instead, I ran directly to Tina. And I forgot Princess Fluffy Butt. Shit. Now I gotta run all the way back. That's cool. That's great. Yeah, yesterday there was the State of Play, and I almost missed it because I was so busy editing my Liberty City Stories Let's Play. Oh yeah, and I also numbered all the episodes for my Vice City Stories Let's Play, and that one's only 45 episodes long, so that one's shorter than the Liberty City Stories. Because it's true, Liberty City Stories has more main missions than Vice City Stories, but still, overall, Vice City Stories is way better. In fact, it's my favorite GTA game, I'm gonna say it.
You got Princess Fluffy Butt? Oh man, this party's gonna be off the chisel for Rizzo!
If it wasn't for the subtitles, I wouldn't really understand what the fuck Tina's saying. Even with the subtitles, I have no idea what the fuck she's saying. So anyway, yeah, Vice City Stories is shorter. Liberty City Stories is 51 episodes long, so that's pretty fucking long, man. I mean, Borderlands the pre-sequel with all of its DLCs, which, you know, right before we started this game's playthrough, took me 50 something episodes. So like Liberty City Stories is about as long as that? Just doesn't feel right. I don't know. But the thing is about Liberty City Stories is that I did a main mission and a side mission in each episode. Sometimes I did 2 main missions if I ran out of side missions. But that led So instead of playing the game for half an hour like I often do, instead I had a different rule in that Let's Play where I do 2 missions per episode. Oh yeah, that's a better way to put it. 2 missions per episode. But I've always made sure to do at least one main one, so it's not completely boring. And yeah, that led to, for example, one episode being 7 minutes long, because the mission was just really short. And then another episode being 40 minutes long, because the mission was hard. I think there was one episode that's like 50 minutes long, because it was just difficult.
Fluffy butt, you are looking good.
We're gonna have to help Tina with a little bit of a tea party, but there's one person missing from the party. Who could it be? Could it be the guy who killed her parents? Yep. See what I mean about like Borderlands writing? They hid this like kind of dark story on like behind this silly tea party that Tina's trying to do, because the last guest is like the guy who murdered her parents and she wants to get revenge, but she framed it as if she just simply wants to have a tea party.
So good to see you, Sir Reginald. Let's gossip. Now, to invite the guest of honor. Yo, 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 let's blow stuff up.
And we got 2 missions.
Ah, here I am about to throw a tea party and that guest of honor is missing. Do me a favor and lure our guest to the party or I'll eat your babies. His name's Fleshstick, by the way. Bye.
Alright. Yeah. Also, I didn't put Tina on the thumbnail when we met her because I couldn't really take a good screenshot of her in that intro cutscene, because there was keep being like text on the screen and she kept moving around a bunch, and if I even got a good shot that was like clean looking, she was in like a fucking weird ass pose and it was like, I don't know, man. Holy shit, look at that guy.
You won't enjoy this.
He's dead. What? Oh, there he is. Yeah, so those 2 Let's Plays, probably gonna edit them today, finish it up. Took me quite a long time to do these thumbnails for the Liberty City one and edit all the videos, so if you think I'm a lazy fuck because I don't really edit my videos all that much, well, it's only because I make a fuck ton of videos. Guess I'm a quantity over quality kind of person. And that's not a good thing, but well, who gives a shit? I'm not talented enough to somehow pull off some kind of dumbass fucking 3-hour video essay as to why Borderlands 2 is the best game ever or something.
It's a badass!
Because is it the best game ever? I wouldn't say so. It's just my favorite. If you kill Fleshstick, there's some kind of an XP farm method with Fleshstick, because I think, yeah, he's level 42, so if I were to kill him he would give us a decent amount of XP, I believe. Ouch. Don't cry, man, he's alright. He's like pissed off and leaves. Don't shoot at him because that will kill him. Watch out, Fleshstick. And these bombs don't deal shit, even to enemies. Dealt like an inch of damage to him. Are you? Get sucked up in there.
Fleshstick's getting sucked through the tunnels as we speak. Let's talk.
If I don't hit level 50 by the end of, well, I don't know, I think I should. I mean, we're close to level 49. I'm gonna record a bunch of episodes tomorrow, so I should be able to hit it. Also, I was finishing up my Monster Hunter Wilds Let's Play with uploading it. I only have like 3 episodes left to upload. And I was thinking, should I upload a gameplay and such on Monster Hunter Stories, or should I upload a gameplay and such on like... I was going to do Monster Hunter Stories, and I think I'm gonna stick with that, but I recently, on my Steam Deck, after getting rid of all these Grand Theft Auto games, I've downloaded a bunch of Monster Hunter games, and I've been thinking that I'm not gonna do Let's Plays on Monster Hunter 1 and 2, because those games are a little bit too fucking obnoxious. And by that I mean the control is really not very good by today's standards. It's really annoying. Not what I meant to pick up, but whatever. Lots of XP we're getting out of here. Tina has like a million quests for us. Gonna pick up this dynamite.
Those miners you fought earlier were paid cash in exchange for iridium.
We fought them
Get
last
to the
episode, in
station where
case
their
you don't know what the
payroll
fuck
train
Lilith
comes
is
in.
talking
We'll have
about.
ourselves a good old-fashioned train robbery.
Good old-fashioned train robbery. Fuck yeah. Alright, but I have a tea party to attend to.
I bet your mommy and daddy.
Wait, I wasn't invited. There's no seat for me. That's the seat for Tina. Oh, Tina, you little fucking annoying bitch.
Slap Mr. Fleshstick in his bitch face.
Sir Reginald is actually the bug inside the jar.
I'm inviting Fleshstick's friends.
It's like a jar with a monocle on it. It's fucking hilarious. And then Princess Fluffybutt is just a grenade. Wish I had a turret. I would just put it over there and it would just kind of do things for me. I genuinely really like Axton, and I remember people shitting on him all the time. But whenever I watch some Borderlands 2 videos nowadays, I feel like people warmed up to Axton because I don't hear people shitting on him anymore. In fact, I kind of feel as if people realize that Axton is actually way cooler than he seems, because he seems very simple. Like, you throw a turret down, he's the commando class, so there's not that much going on with him. Gage is still kind of agreed that she's kind of the worst, which I used Gage on my previous playthrough of this game on this channel all those years ago. So just because Gage might be the weakest out of all of the Vault Hunters, that doesn't mean she's completely unplayable and you shouldn't pick her for your playthrough. Problem with her is that one of her skill trees is just objectively way better than the rest. Wait, Mordecai is back? What the fuck? I thought Mordecai was in Sanctuary. What is he doing here now? I don't think he was here last episode. That's strange. He spawned in or something? Yeah, someone's definitely shooting. My enemy's for me, so who is it? Mordecai?
No more! Well, that was quite an enjoyable tea party. Garçon, a word.
I'm the waiter, okay. I can play along like that. And what else? Whenever we played House when I was a kid, I always wanted to be the weird uncle who just came back from war and he's got flashbacks. Yeah, that was my character all the time. I was just going around like, you don't know shit about life, kid.
Always more to learn.
And we got a teapot. It's a corrosion pistol.
I remember you, kid.
Having a tea party, drinking my tea.
What an interesting.
Oh, we hit level 49. How cool. Now we should make up our mind whether to invest in this. Increase the cooldown rate of your face lock. Cooldown rate. That means it will work more often, and this will make it work longer. What's better, longer or more often? Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know if by the end of this playthrough I'll be able to have both of them filled up. Because that's what I want. Also, what is this one? Oh yeah, this increases bullet speed? Oh, but it does increases my gun damage. And I have +4. Okay, I need to invest in this at least once. Alright, for now, let's do the duration. I think duration is better.
Sparks, what do you think?
No, I'm sorry I sold out your family. I'm sorry.
You know what? I just realized I don't think duration is better anymore. Fuck. Alright, too late for that. I don't feel like respecking.
Best tea party ever.
Problem is that, well, when I face lock somebody, I just kind of immediately kill them, and once the person who's been face lock is killed, the face lock is over. But if I get this combined with the phase lock duration. That would mean that I would be able to phase lock multiple enemies in like one use of my action skill. Then we could try to max out this one, have it work more often, then I would be phase locking all over the goddamn place, all over those guys, and then I guess we could just spend whatever the fuck else I have. Yeah, check it out. It requires at least 1 point of training. I got +4 to this. That's really good. Fuck. Legendary Siren class mode is great. Good thing I have another one that's even better. Okay, I wanted to use the teapot. Check it out. What it does. The pretty good train robbery.
A train full of money comes around here. Sounds like a job for a high
I never used the teapot. Though, you know what? The teapot comes in real handy when you right before the fight with Wilhelm, because Wilhelm has armor on him, and corrosion is really good against armor. So if you're ever having trouble with Wilhelm, I'd say try the teapot. Maybe it will work. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm full of shit. Who knows? I don't. Anyway, so the 2 Grand Theft Auto Let's Plays I've got going on are coming along pretty nicely. I figured it out how to do it. Not to mention, I figured out how to transfer files from my Steam Deck onto my discs way more easily. I can just simply use... It's kind of like the Hornet, just not as good. Gives me Hornet vibes. I wonder if I went and farmed the Hornet now, would it actually be higher level Hornet and would it actually be worth farming? Don't worry, we're gonna have the Hornet at some other point. I have... You know how in my bank I have like a full set of legendaries for my character? Every single one of my characters has a full set of legendaries. So I was thinking throughout this playthrough I'm just gonna try using my other characters' shields and like guns and see which one's the best. Pretty sure my commando has the best weapons ever because he's my main character. You could see me play as the commando in one of my bonus episodes of Borderlands, my original Borderlands 2 Let's Play, where I went out of my way to kill Terramorphous and show you how I do it. Even though the way I do it is really slow and kinda... I do it an exploit, you know, where I use the B shield and I use the Infinity, and then I just hide behind a rock and I just kind of sit there. So it's not the fastest or flashiest method, but at least it fucking works. You know? You know those wave defenses we were keeping? Oh, what's this? I found some cool gun. It's a cool TDR pistol. Pretty nice. TDR pistols are kind of underrated. The only legendary TDR pistol in this entire game is called the Gunnerang. It's a pretty good gun.
That'll leave the train nowhere to go.
And we did use the Gunnerang in... Oh, there it is. We used it in my pre-sequel Let's Play. What am I supposed to do? Activate something. How about we activate enemies? Challenge complete. I did all 3 of these stupid fucking little things.
Stop!
See, the Hornet's gimmick... The Hornet is pretty much exactly like this weapon, but the gimmick with the Hornet is that its burst fire bursts for much longer, and therefore you do more damage. So like I said, this is like the Hornet, but just not as good. I think I'm having much more fun on this playthrough than I would be having if I played the game on normal difficulty. Like a fresh character that I would have to level up for before they did anything useful. Especially on Maya. Maya and Zero only get really good once you maxed out one of the skill trees. But for example, Axton and Salvador, I'd say are just as effective on the beginning of the game as they are towards the end of the game, so that's what kinda makes me like them a bit more. Same with Krieg. Krieg also gets powerful, but only like towards the end of the game. I was also doing an assassin playthrough on my Steam Deck, on the Steam version of Borderlands 2, because a while back I bought all the Borderlands games on Steam because a friend of mine did, and I was hoping we would play together, but we never did. I'm starting to think people avoid me for some reason. I was supposed to play Monster Hunter with a friend of mine. Well, okay, at least in her case, I get it because her rank is much lower than mine, so maybe she just doesn't want me to join the game and just steal all the kills or something, but I don't know. I wonder if she's ever gonna hit a high enough rank to play for us to play together. This gun really does look like the Hornet, just like a pink version of it. Of this episode. You know what, I did hit the PlayStation channel here, opened up, so I can talk about some of the games that were announced yesterday. There was a new Silent Hill game, but that was announced earlier, on some earlier state of play. It looks awesome, but you know what? I never really cared for Silent Hill. I do, like, so don't be surprised if I never do a single Silent Hill Let's Play on this channel. I'm not saying I won't, but I don't know, there's a low chance I ever will. But Resident Evil, on the other hand, I do want to get to Resident Evil at some point on this channel. When is it gonna happen? Honestly, I was considering doing it now, but then I decided, no, instead I'm gonna play the Tomb Raider games. And next, I think I'm just gonna play all the God of War games. So maybe after that, we're gonna play all the Resident Evil games. Guess I never did a Let's Play on a horror game on this channel before, and not because I'm some pussy, because I do play horror games every now and then. But I gotta say, there's not too many horror games that actually interest me. I don't really... Only Resident Evil I like, because of the characters and the world. I'm kind of into it, but... Silent Hill? Yeah, I really don't care much about Silent Hill, so I'm sorry if it's one of your favorite franchises ever. But Silent Hill F looks awesome. Doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. But there was also Silent Hill 2 Remake recently. And yeah, I'm really happy it's a good game. Because I'm just happy that Konami's fucking doing something. You know, because it means that maybe in the future we're gonna get a new Castlevania game. And, well, we're already getting a new Metal Gear game, and that was another announcement. They showed off a new trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it just kind of looked like all the previous trailers, you know, scenes from the game. Maybe a little bit more of the bosses were shown. And they showed the Snake vs. Monkey mode, which apparently, on the PlayStation version of the game, we're gonna have Snake vs. Monkey, but apparently the Xbox version of the game is gonna have a different mode. Because, you know, the Ape Escape Monkeys are a PlayStation property. So on the Xbox, instead of the Ape Escape Monkeys, there's gonna be a Bomberman side mission. And I wonder, because it has to be made new, so it's new content. That's what I was talking in previous episodes. I love when a remake introduces new things to an older game. Keeps it like the original was, but just introduces more things, more new things, instead of changing old things, you know? And that's awesome. I would love if the Bomberman thing came to PlayStation 2 at some point, but that would be kind of unfair because the Ape Escape content would probably not come to Xbox. I mean, fucking why not? Like, Jesus Christ, PlayStation, you're not doing anything with Ape Escape anyway, so... And yeah, the remake, you know, remade the monkey models, so now PlayStation, or at least Konami, has HD models of the monkeys from Ape Escape. Except Konami aren't the people who actually develop Ape Escape. It was Japan Studio, so I guess now Japan Studio has been remade into Team Asobi, you know, the people who made ASTRO BOT. So is Team Asobi gonna make a new Ape Escape game since Konami made new models for their monkeys for them? That's such a weird ass fucking thing, actually. Bro, if they remade Peace Walker, they better remake that Monster Hunter mission. I don't think they're gonna remake Peace Walker, but who knows? This game is called Delta, and Delta means 4 in the Greek alphabet, not free. It's a remake of Metal Gear 3, but it's called Delta, and Delta isn't free. Delta is 4, so it's called Metal Gear 4. Why? Do they have some kind of 4-game long plan of remakes? Are they gonna remake Metal Gear 1 next and call it Metal Gear Gamma? I don't know. That's kind of what I
You
assumed.
made it rain, I was like, damn!
Spawn 7 child grenades upon detonation. Other than the fastball being OP as fuck, but with the fastball you have to like throw it directly at people's faces. My favorite grenade types in this game are the child grenades. Spawn 7 child grenades. Basically when you throw it, I'm saying this for like in case someone watches and never played this game. You throw it and then they separate into a bunch of smaller grenades that explode. Oh, but in this grenade's case, you throw 7 grenades at once, I guess. See how it splits during the flight? Well, most child grenades, what they do instead is you throw a grenade on the ground, and upon explosion, it splits into more tiny grenades. So that's interesting that this grenade works differently. Okay, this gun was cool, but I don't really want it. We still have more time in the video, so right before we replace the power core, we're gonna do this little mission for Mordecai. Find Carson. This is a really good side quest. It'll possibly get us some really good loot, and I do love me some loot. So fuck yeah. And also, right before you do the power core thing, make sure you like stocked up on like you visit Sanctuary, you get the best weapons there possibly are, and you spent all your Iridium, because you're not gonna have access to Sanctuary for a while. Oh, I should have ran to the farmhouse. Whatever. Yeah, so, and the trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta ends with what people speculated is footage of 2 people playing against each other, possibly meaning that there's gonna be Metal Gear Online. And I'll be honest with you, I never had any experience with Metal Gear Online. I've never played Metal Gear 5 online mode. I never did. And I never played... Well, pretty much I never played any Metal Gear Solid game online, so that kind of sucks. So I would like to experience what it is, because I never played it. I doubt it'll make me like regularly come back to the game to play it online. Because, well, there are no games that I regularly play online. I used to play Uncharted 4 regularly online, but then I kind of was fucking tired of it, and I decided that, nah, I gotta play something different. Yeah, the gun that drops from the snowman is like a one-time thing. But still, I recommend just using those big pillars that spit fire all over the place. It's much easier to do. That grenade was cool, but I don't want to use it anymore. Now let's go to the dust. Do this side mission. Yeah, so Metal Gear Delta is looking fucking dope as fuck. What else did I talk about? Oh yeah, Silent Hill. There's no new Castlevania announcements, but fucking hell, I'm like really tempted. I want to do more Castlevania Let's Plays. I did Castlevania 1, like the NES game, Let's Play. I remember it being way harder than I expected. But you know what's funny? When I was playing the game on my own, I didn't have such a hard time. I beaten Dracula pretty easily, and then when I was recording the Let's Play, I don't know, I guess I got distracted by a bunch of shit I tried to talk about, because I could not fucking beat Dracula very well. And like it took me an hour to defeat him, and I was embarrassed a little bit by the end. But I was like, ah, fuck it. NES games are known for being difficult, so I guess maybe people won't shit on me for taking so long to defeat Dracula. Gotta find Carson. I don't remember what Mordecai said and what's the reason for us to do any of this, but I think it was some kind... We're looking for like Mordecai's secret stash or some shit. I don't know, I don't remember really. The dust is cool. I believe Carson is all the way up here, so I have to jump all the way up there to this stupid fucking nest of enemies again. Damn it, if I knew that, I wouldn't... Well, I don't know, I still wanted to do that volleyball mission. Maybe I can, like, pull a jump off like this. Yeah, that surprisingly worked, I'm right here. Look at that. Found him, that's Carson.
Where's the chest, Carson?
What was that noise? It sounded like some Hyperion screw trying to pump me for info. Didn't it sound like that, brother?
Sure did, brother. Why don't you...
Mavis, no! Ghetto's after the treasure, too? Crap. He's a Hyperion goon, more bent than a boomerang. Probably took Carson to Hyperion friendship gulag.
Friendship gulag. Yeah, so we're looking for some kind of treasures of the sand or whatever the fuck. And we gotta go to the friendship gulag. And like I told you, if you failed to rescue Roland fast enough, then the constructor that was imprisoning him would take him to the friendship gulag. And because we saved him no problem, this is the only time we're ever required to go to the friendship gulag. And you know what, the friendship gulag doesn't even have any unique enemies inside, so there's like no reason for you to ever go here, except for this side mission. And I'm pretty sure the episode is over, so let's finish it right here. We're gonna explore the friendship gulag next episode. Yeah, I played Castlevania 1, I did a gameplay in Session 2, and some other like Game Boy games. And I do plan to make a Let's Play of the third game. I did do a Let's Play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night a while back. That was a interesting Let's Play, certainly. Thing about it is that it could have been a lot shorter, but like I should have made the episodes longer. But instead there's like a bunch of really short episodes, and I don't know why I did it like that. I think it was because I was really busy at that time, so like I didn't have time to record 5 episodes a day. So instead of recording, I don't know, 1 or 2 longer episodes, I recorded 5 really short ones. I don't know, man. Just kind of how I did it, whatever. And what else? Oh yeah, and I did Rondo of Blood. That was another fucking hard one. Fucking hilarious thing happened, you know? In that game. There's a boss fight against like a ghost. Or maybe it was death. No, it wasn't death. It was like a ghost, like a spirit you had to fight. And on Super Nintendo, to achieve the effect of being a see-through enemy, the ghost kept really fast flickering in and out. But during the recording, I guess the like rate at which the frames in which the ghost was visible were opposite of the frames when I was recording the episode. So on the episode, it looks like I'm fighting nothing. It looks like the boss is missing. You cannot see the boss on the video. Even though when I was playing, I could see the boss. And it's fucking hilarious. I never had something like that ever happen in the history of this Let's Play channel. It's like a one and only type of thing. And on the video, I'm not really saying anything interesting about it because I can see the boss like it's normal. But you, on the video, you can't see the boss, and it's really fucking strange. So yeah, anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.